Hello, hello. Well, it's been a while. I haven't posted anything about cooking in a little bit, or anything for that matter. And it's been a long week. So right now, I am just going to show you the basic guacamole recipe that I make. And then I'll give you a little tip if you want to make it a little more savory. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera here. And hopefully, there you go. So you can see. All right, what I have done is I have sliced my avocados in half and taken the pit out, okay, and then I've scored the inside to make our little squares. All right, and then we are just going to scoop them into our bowl. I'm not doing a big batch, it's just me. So, you know, my baby does like avocado, but I don't think I'm going to introduce him to the guacamole with the jalapenos yet. That might scare me a little bit when I change his diaper. I don't know. Anywho, so I think I did 1, 2, 3 avocados, and we're just going to see how that looks. I may need more. I have more if we can do more. If we need to do more, I should say. Okay, so we're just scooping this out. And you want to try and get these like somewhat right. So, because you don't want them hard, you want it to mush up a little bit. So, you can scoop up all that goodness. All right. Let me tell you, my eyes been watering, and it ain't from cutting onions. You know, I sell cosmetics too with Celeste, and I've been doing a lot of research. So, I had no idea that the United States cosmetics, things that we use every day, that I always have since I was a kid, has like 2,000 ingredients in it that are banned in Europe. So Celeste does not. It's all vegan. It's not animal based, blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? Well, I figured out that my eyes are super sensitive, right? And I always thought that it was something wrong with my eyes or whatever. Turns out that I'm just allergic to all this stuff. When I've started using Celeste, it stopped. But today, I'm like, oh, I have all this makeup that's not Celeste. I don't want it to go to waste. Let me use it. Well, my eyes been watering. So, garbage can. And I'm going to post another video that'll be very interesting about your cosmetics, how long they last, about bacteria, and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that. We're cooking. So, anyway, if you notice my eye watering, that's why. All right, so we're just putting our avocado in here still to left. And I've already diced up 1 whole tomato. All right, and then a half of a red onion. And you know, I like my spice. So I finally chopped up 2 jalapenos. But you know, if you don't want that real spicy, then you gotta remove the guts, you know? So that's what I always call it anyway. All right, so we've got our beautiful avocado in our bowl. And here you see, I have my fresh chopped cilantro, onion, jalapeno, and tomato. I did forget to get out my lime. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so because lime juice is the key. And if you ever want to get those juices flowing in your lime, pop in the microwave for like 30 seconds. That'll do the trick. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add all this goodness right here. You know, I should use a bigger bowl. I always say allow space. I did not allow space in this one. Hold on, I can't have that. We're gonna switch it to this big old humdinger here. All right, there we go. That makes me feel much better. Causes me a little anxiety. Jeez. All All right, so we're just gonna mix this all up together. Yeah, it needs more avocado. So I'm gonna add 2 more avocado. All right. But actually, because I like mine a little more mushy, I'm gonna mash these 2 up before I add them. Because maybe these weren't as ripe as I usually get them. Like this one's not wanting to come apart at all. Okay. So, we're gonna avoid that one. So we'll use this one. So yeah, you want your guacamole nice and smooth. Pop that pit out. Okay. I'm not even gonna score this. I'm just gonna scoop it into this bowl so that I can mash it up. So we get nice creamy texture. Okay. There we go. Part of this one that came off. Yeah, it could get messy. Who cares? Get your hands in it. As long as your hands are clean and don't cross-contaminate anything. We're not dealing with any meats or anything right now, so it's fine. Okay. All right, let me rinse my hands off. Got my handy dandy little masher. We're gonna just mash this up. Okay. This reminds me of what I'm doing for my baby with his baby food. I've been getting him to eat all kinds of healthy stuff. So hopefully that'll continue when he gets older. He turned 11 months today. Can't believe it. Time flies. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop this in here. Okay. If you want to, you can add a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna add just a little bit. I don't want it to overpower anything. So I have this jarred garlic here, just a little bit. Okay, see? And then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. A little garlic powder. Probably like a half a teaspoon. I always say stick to the basics. Half a teaspoon of everything. Except for salt. Taste. Taste, taste, taste. You need to taste everything. All right? Because everybody's taste buds are different. And we don't want to send somebody over the edge with too much salt. All right? Now we are going to squeeze our fresh lime juice. And I'm doing 2 whole limes. And so like I said, if you need to get a little extra juice, pop them in the microwave for like 30 seconds and then, roll them on your palm a little bit. Cut them in half. All right, and then we don't want the seeds in there. So we're just gonna drain the juices and squeeze that in. Okay. And like I said, if you like a little more lime, use more lime. To each his own. Some people don't like cilantro. I love cilantro. Now, I was telling you, you can make your guacamole with a savory twist, and I absolutely love it. So the red onion, instead of raw, just saute it a little bit and add a little sugar to it so it caramelizes, and then add some cooked bacon bits. And it is just delightful. So if you want a twist to your guacamole, that's how you do it. I guarantee you would be the talk of the party if you did. All right. So, here you go. A nice, beautiful batch of fresh guacamole. All right. So next, I am going to be making some stuffed cabbage. also known as glonkies. My grandfather was Polish, and my mom and my grandmother showed me this recipe. There's some little tricks that I would like to show you, so I'm going to do that next. Stay tuned.